Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and I got a message from Cladu. And he says that he lives in Romania, and that he's working very, very hard there. He's working 6 or 7 days a week, 10 or 12 hours a day, and he heard me talk about, how much money I make in another video, which really in the United States for a family of 6 or whatnot, it's really not that impressive an amount. But if you live in Romania, where the economy is different, it's a hell of a lot of money. And so he says, I live out here, I work hard and everything, I'm educated, I want to move to America, and wants my advice. Okay, well, first off, I'll say I'm not an expert on this, but I will also say that I do know a lot of people who have moved to America who, come from other places in the world and now call America home, and in fact are U.S. citizens. So there's a lot of different ways to get into the country, but what I'm most familiar with is visas for highly skilled workers. And I encountered these when I worked at Nike, and I've encountered them a few other places. Those birds are so loud. I've encountered them in a few other places, and primarily it's for like really highly paid technical people, whether that's technically paid, technical in computers or engineering or whatever, very highly skilled, where you can get a job offer that is like $100,000 or more a year. So there are visas into the country that way. There's also, moving into the country, via marriage, which is not always an easy thing. I had a staff member one time that had his wife. I do not remember what country she was from. I think it was India, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And they had to go through all of these different things to prove that they were actually really married and everything, and that it wasn't some set-up arrangement just to get someone into the country. They, in fact, did inspections of their home. They had to go and do interviews and answer questions of, some more personal questions and stuff, and make sure that the information matched up. I don't know what all was involved with that, but I will say that there are a lot of people who do figure it out and who do make it here into the country. And I know that culture in general here is that, pretty much everyone is welcome. There are, of course, people who don't like it, on both sides or whatnot. But if you come through legitimate channels, no problem. Now, if you're hopping the border and here illegally, well, then that's a problem. You're going to get deported. Anyway, sorry. I don't have jobs at our company that pay that much to get a visa entry into the country, and so it is something that if you are educated, you're gonna have to do some research. You're gonna have to figure some things out, and find out how to get out here. Now, there's another thing I'd like to say, which is that if what is attractive to you is the money and the higher pay, and that's why you think that you want to come here, not because of all of our freedom or because of the opportunity to be your own boss, to have your own business or everything, but if it's more about that you want to make a better living, if you have the skills, several skills that can be done remotely, if you can work from home, there are a lot of opportunities for you where you can earn more money without leaving Romania. And in fact, a friend of mine lives in Bulgaria, and he has a YouTube channel, which happens to be the largest YouTube channel in Bulgaria. But he has this YouTube channel, and he gets paid off of that. And he told me that in relative terms, that the amount of income that he makes off of that is he makes way more money than what his parents do and everything. And he's still in college or in university. And so there are ways you know, through making YouTube videos, being a Twitch broadcaster, being a programmer, being a web developer, being a graphics artist, maybe even customer support. You know, we hire people all over the world, and so we've had people in, let's see here, the UK. We've had staff in the UK, in Australia, in New Zealand, of course in the United States, in Canada, and then even some really small Baltic countries where there's, you know, it's only a couple million people population. And so, you know, and we pay rates that are decent for customer service for United States wages, but we have very high expectations too. And so anyway, you can earn money that way if it's the higher earnings that you're looking for. And maybe if you're working for a company that's in the United States and you're working remotely, maybe that will create some sort of opportunities to move here. I don't know, maybe. Like I said, I'm no expert in it. It's just my experience that I've had over many years of dealing with and working with people who have immigrated here, or actually don't even, you know, haven't lived here and looking to move here and everything. So probably not too much help, but hopefully there's some little nuggets of information in there that you can use to your advantage, and you can make your goals happen. So thank you for that message. And if you have a question for me, feel free to message me here in YouTube, and I'll be happy to answer it in a video reply if it's something that I think everybody would be interested in hearing. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care.